Hello, and welcome to our presentation on Highway of Tears. In our presentation, we will focus in on the strengths and weaknesses of the resource in the classroom context. This presentation is by Lindsay Lewis, McKenna Makowecki, Erin Mitchell, and Jana Nakonechny.
Documentary Highway of Tears not only movingly relates the personal stories of the victims, but investigates how the legacy of generational poverty, high unemployment, and endemic violence in their communities contributed to their tragic fates, and how contemporary First Nations leaders are striving to cure those ills. Since the late 1960s, at least 18 young women have disappeared or been found murdered along the 724-kilometer stretch of Highway 16 in northern BC. None of these cold cases were ever solved until 2012, and little has been done to heal the wounds of Aboriginal communities who have seen dozens of their young women vanish along the Highway of Tears.
This resource would perfectly accompany Red Dress Day on May 5th, which honors missing and murdered Indigenous women in Canada. It does an excellent job of highlighting systemic racism as a result of residential schools and reserve systems, and particularly as it relates to transportation issues and the legal system. This resource also explores how sociocultural and socioeconomic status affect the lives of contemporary Indigenous peoples.
Notable weaknesses include that the film is focused strictly on the violence taking place along Highway 16 and does not cover the violence that Indigenous women face across Canada. The only language it's offered in is English, and there is no option for subtitles. The documentary is 1 hour and 25 minutes long, making it more challenging to show students because it would likely require 2 class periods. It may be triggering for Indigenous females because the documentary focused on the violence against Indigenous women. It contains heavy conversation towards the violence inflicted on these women. A negative view of RCMP is portrayed in the documentary because of how this issue is being handled. And racist language is exemplified in the film, so it may require parental permission before showing to students.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our presentation. Here is the link to the documentary film Highway of Tears. We highly suggest this resource, whether you decide to use it in the classroom or not. It is a good film to watch in relation to this course alone. It is an excellent resource to further your own knowledge on the Highway of Tears and the struggles and mistreatment that Indigenous women and families face each and every day.